everyone. Godzilla 1994 here, and I am here doing a different video because instead of actually doing an episode, just kidding, I'm doing an episode today, I thought why not take a journey down through memory lane and check out the Angry Birds and Godzilla show Season 1 and review it. Now, I will be going over the best episode, which is debatably episode 1, and the biggest stinker of them all. And tell me in the comment section below, what do you think it is? I can tell you actually what it is now, but I'll tell you guys after. So, we start off with the first episode. The first episode called The Birth of the Baby Red. So, it involves with the intro playing, you know, the Angry Birds theme, with sections of, Godzilla, like, kind of going this way, and then, I don't know what I was doing, but apparently, like, it was kind of like them hugging or something, I guess, and then these two come in and start fighting each other, and then it's the entire cast at that point altogether. And trust me, there's a way bigger cast now, ever since my collection grew for Angry Birds and Godzilla. But getting Little Red out of the way, the Angry Birds and Godzilla show episode 1 goes like this. Hey Red, how are ya? And this is actually in reference to the trailer, I believe, where Red says, "Oh, I'm horrible," but being the clumsy person I was back then, I forgot what he said, and I said, "Just leave me alone." And Godzilla said like something like, "Get up, Mr. Grumpy, don't call me Mr. Grumpy." I honestly don't know. And sorry about that. But Godzilla says, why not Red adopt an egg, or at least someone who he can spend time with? So, what Red does is he goes over to what is the quote-unquote egg shop, where apparently you can adopt an egg. I don't know, it was very simplistic at the time, but apparently Mario was there, and he gave Red the only egg that looked like him. I believe this was the plot. But, sorry, I haven't watched the first episode in a while. But, Red got the egg, came back home, and Godzilla was watching TV. Red was just, showing Godzilla the egg, and then a couple minutes later, they went to sleep. And apparently the egg rolled over, and apparently it cracked open, turned on the TV and started watching it, and Red heard it. Godzilla woke up, or it's probably vice versa. Hold on, a hair on Godzilla's mouth. There we go. That's on his hand. Wait. There we go. Anyways, ignoring that hair. Apparently we leave off with a cliffhanger with the first episode. And it's that it was a mysterious sound, like, or something like that. I can't do it anymore because my voice is kind of getting a little bit more lower as I grow up. But I mean, well, I was a pretty clumsy guy back then, and it leaves you off with a cliffhanger, which leads up to the second episode where Little Red is revealed. And, spoiler alert, Godzilla Jr. and Little Red meet for the first time, and that will be probably one of the most memorable moments in history because episode 2, Game On, these two meet. That's right, that's the episode that they met. And in fact, I'm actually thinking about doing like a reaction video of Godzilla Jr. and Little Red reacting to their first ever meetup. I thought that was pretty cool. But anyways, for the time being now, time to review the worst episode in Season 1, at least in my opinion. Now, some of you guys may know that I tend to laugh at potty humor. Yeah, I'm pretty immature. You know, like, I don't know, maybe like a fart like this. Or, I don't know, like something like that. Keep in mind, that was not a real fart. I did that with my armpit. But, yeah, it's called Crazy Amounts of Farts. You want to hear the plot? Red and the entire cast get fartopia. That's it. I mean, you'd think that the episode would have been better. Like, I don't know, maybe Red and the others got fartopia, and it's like, I don't know, quote-unquote, fartopia season. They have to say, oh wait, Shin Godzilla. I didn't have a Shin Godzilla figure. I didn't even have that Red Godzilla figure yet. So what am I supposed to do? I don't know, maybe use this guy, I don't know, maybe Photoshop him to the other side, give him like a doctor's vest or something, say, oh my god, you guys have fartopia, and then they have to find a cure? No. That is possibly the worst episode, or one of the worst episodes I have ever created. It's still an official episode, but keep in mind, the episode was not bad per se, but it had pretty much a bad plot. Basically no plot at all. It was just them farting. And apparently, I looked on my YouTube Creator Studio thing, and apparently people search up that episode like Godzilla farts or something like that, or Angry Birds farts. I don't know. But I will have to say, that has to be one of the most cheesiest and stupidest episodes I've ever created. So, what are my ratings for the worst episode of Season 1 and the best episode of Season 1? Season 1, Episode 1, The Birth of the Baby Red gets a 4.2 out of 5, in my opinion. The story was great, in my opinion. I could have maybe, used a different show because, let's just say, long story short, the series focused on one show instead of the show itself. And it doesn't do that anymore. But it was good. Except that darn it video show watermark that was, like, right here.